Heartbreak in the North Atlantic. After 4 days of searching for that missing mini-sub named Titan and the 5 people on board, this morning a Canadian deep-sea robot spotted debris from the sub just 1,600 feet from the wreckage of the Titanic, the very destination it was headed for on Sunday.
The debris is consistent with the catastrophic loss of the pressure chamber.
A catastrophic implosion in the extreme pressure at nearly 13,000 feet below sea level.
The size of the debris field is consistent with that implosion in the water column.
In a statement, OceanGate, the sub's owner, said, "Our hearts are with these 5 souls. We grieve the loss of life and joy they brought to everyone they knew." Stockton Rush, the founder and CEO of OceanGate, billionaire adventurer Hamish Harding, French sub and Titanic experts Paul-Henri Nogelet, wealthy British-Pakistani businessman Shahzada Dawood, and his 19-year-old son, Suleiman. Suleiman's aunt says the teen was terrified, but went along to bond with his father.
He had a sense that this was not okay, and he was not very comfortable about doing it.
The Coast Guard says the U.S., Canada, France, and Britain will have to determine who will investigate and whether to recover the victims. So close to Titanic's final resting place, where 1,500 people died in 1912. Still to be determined who pays for the search and potential recovery. The company had been diving to the Titanic since 2021, charging customers as much as $250,000 for the experience. But a former employee and other submersible experts had long warned the sub was not certified to dive so deep. In 2018, the chairman of a committee of 38 concerned submersible experts wrote to CEO Rush, asking him to adhere to our industry-accepted safety guidelines and protocols for ultimate success. In 2021, Discovery Channel host Josh Gates decided against taking the sub down to the Titanic for his TV show.
I just felt as though the sub needed more time and it needed more testing, frankly.
Investigators don't yet know why the sub imploded. It might have simply surrendered to the crushing pressure nearly 400 times what it is at sea level. Perhaps a fatigue crack developed in the titanium carbon fiber shell after so many deep dives.
It's really hard to imagine. It's one Empire State Building made of lead sitting on top of you at that level.
In a hauntingly cruel twist of fate, Stockton Rush's wife, Wendy, lost relatives in the Titanic more than 100 years ago. Now her husband has lost his life in those same deep waters.